Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is for you. This is the Layback Gamer, and we're back with some more Block Fortress Wars for our Tuesday night, well, switch up during the week. Alright. Oh, no, I still want to play. So tonight, we're going to hopefully get another 15% in. Fingers crossed. We might not, which, that's okay. As long as we get at least one or two missions done. Though, I got a good feeling that we're going to get at least 15 done tonight. So, there are no more two stage levels. Now these are all, or one stage levels. Now these are all two stage levels. And I've decided to not read the voices anymore because, well, I don't like the way I sound with them. Alright, let's kill him. Hey, that was my kill. So, from here on out, things are going to be a little difficult, and there's most certainly going to be potentially a restart. I know the further on, the more on I go, the harder these tend to get. And that's not just like based on planets, but it's legit for me. Some of these levels can be really, really difficult. Like the Blockmen, we might get away with it being a little easier than the rest of them, but say when we come back as the Goblocks or the Zomblocks, the Zomblocks in particular, this is going to be a hard one for them. All right, let's take him out. Oh boy, get out of range of that. Oh, guys, get away, I want... Oh, well, I did get the XP for that. Alright, so what I'm doing is just biding my time. We're going to let our troops deal with the defenses. Unfortunately, it is going to kill both of them. But that electric orb is looking a little weak. And the reason why we want that is because we want to be able to build up our almost foolproof strategy. So build this up. And now we just gotta wait for some... Oh, there we go. Let's lay down these 50 cals. Oh dear. That's not good. It's strange that... Oh, this takes priority. So, I'm wondering if I do this... Will that, nope. Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh, we're messing up. I'm happy with that. I mean, this one doesn't have to be, like, spectacular. Alright, now we're in a position to be able to take the rest of this game from here on out. I mean, look how fast he melts. The enemy hero does have a cloak field, or not cloak field, basically the ability to camouflage with the environment, so he can't be targeted with any turret unless he comes out. Or actually any weapons for that matter. The only one who can target, I believe, is your hero. Come to think of it, that might not be a bad thing if I lost this block. That would allow me to get my other two on this. What's going on? Sorry about that, I was having some screen difficulties. Actually, I still am. Alright, now we're on stage 2. Device. Don't do this. Oh look, there we go. Oh, come on, seriously? There we go. We have to get back there and defend our base, otherwise we're gonna lose our defensive line. Seriously? Are you kidding? Nah. Fine. There we go. That takes care of that. That sucks. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. There we go. I mean, we didn't have to worry about anything. That's how powerful this is. This makes it that we don't have to worry about anybody coming down the battlefield up to a certain point. I believe that's about here. Oh. It's about right there. Alright, spawn in some ranged reinforcements. Nope. Oh, now it looks like this is taking a note after our hero skin for whatever reason. Oh, that would be what's causing that. Let's get rid of that. Let's pull our battle line back a little bit, just enough to be able to set this up. Now ideally I'd get one set up here, but we're not in that position. We'll get it set up once we get down there though. There we go. Now our screen's working a little better. Kinda sucking there for a second, I couldn't move it. Oh, I could, but not very well. Yeah, turrets definitely make a big difference in this game. Don't underestimate them. Especially your opponents, because that's a heavy arc right there. That's going to tear through our lines. If we were somebody else like the blockbots, or even the Goblocks, or some form of Zomblocks actually, but basically anything that isn't humans. If we were a form of those, we would never have to worry about it, because there's an upgrade in all of them that will get all three of those that will drastically increase the health and sometimes the armor of your unit. And yes, there are that for humans, but it's not as good for them. They instead have really, really awesome turrets. Here's where we're going to kind of cleverly sneak our way up here. No, you cannot attack me. Matter of fact, I will spawn in some bodyguards to defend me. Oh, that one is sour. That one just got vaporized instantly. Now watch this. Maybe you don't need it that wide. That's gonna hurt me too if that are triggers. Ouch. Good news is, those guys are taken care of. Ow, that hurts. We gotta disable that. Oh, he got so lucky. Now he, just in the nick of time, was able to get that off too. That was really, really lucky. Alright, so one more gun and that should do it. So now we got 3 of these guys. They won't be able to pass all 3 of them. They'll definitely get through this one when we get these barracks to a specific point. But they might get bucked through this guy, but there's no way they're getting through our final line of defense. Especially with our level 3 barracks now. And we're going to have an airstrike to drop on top of them. I'm just going to stand here until we get enough health back. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's get down there. Let's give our troops a boost. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. Good news is, that should do it. Yeah. It worked. So they didn't even get through our first line. We got a couple of shots off, which did damage some of these blocks pretty badly, actually. If I wanted to, I could have made them all level 3 blocks, which would have really been a lot to get through. I think that's 300 health. It's either 300 or 400 health. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're gonna close this game off. It was a little difficult at times, but we got through it in one piece. Well, actually, we died. So, well, how about rephrase? We got through this without having any major setbacks. I believe 60%, so we got some new goodies over here. New block. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. All I know is that it's a very, very powerful cannon, and in Block Fortress, the game before this one, this is one of my main blocks I use all the time. We're not going to use it this time around. I don't see a point in using it. And I'm not sure if we got anything new. Oh, veterancy. Yeah, these 2 are new. So, rocket launcher, a long-range and very powerful AoE weapon that reduces the squad by 1. A bazooka is in Block Fortress, and it is not good. This, however, is very good. If you're looking for like a stronger late game, I would definitely recommend picking up rocket launcher if you don't want to have your barracks 3, your level 3 unit as a melee tank. This is definitely another good pickup. I'm not going to pick it up personally, but this is something I would recommend some of the newer players picking up. Units veterancy. Units gain extra HP, melee damage, move speed. I would just said movement. And accuracy over time. This can be very powerful. I've tried it once. It sort of worked. You know what? We're gonna get it, and it's gonna go in place of martial arts on my level 3 tanks. Because when we get to that point in the game, normally we have pushed them back to a considerable distance. You know what? We might only make this 10% because we're going to say goodbye to the Goblocks. We're going to finish this campaign off once and for all. Not once and for all in terms of humans. And finishing this is going to give us quite a bit of extra minerals to play around with. Like I said, I'm not going to try to voice act this. A, because I thought I did a very bad job, and B, I'm a little tired tonight. Key for the digger, if you didn't see last time, is to get nice and close. He can't fire his drill. So, when you start off here, they're going to be the flamethrower is going to be a very powerful addition, but don't destroy these banners right away. If you're following the strategy I have, don't destroy those banners. Actually, if you want, get the blockmen distracted by going after the banners. And the Goblocks go ahead and kill them for you. You want them to. You don't want them alive. You want those guys to actually die, so that it delays the event that you get after you lower this to a certain point. Now, I will say, this is, I believe, the only one of its kind, but this stage is actually 3 sections. So you get to play against all 3 of the heroes that you'd be playing with the Goblocks. Nope, that's not complete. Alright, let's build this up nice and high. Make sure we can... Good. And this one, you want to make 7. Like some of the other one, on the 60%ers, or the 40 to 60%, and the 80 or the 60 to 80%, you can make them as 5. In the final stages, you want those 7. 7 is a good number. Lucky number 7. Oh, Digger's back, so now we have to get involved. Let's trigger that. Trigger our Inspire. Yeah, when you're going against the Digger, you need as many guns as you can get on your side, especially the flamethrowers. Those flamethrowers are going to save you with the Goblocks. Now, if you want, you can take this. You can take this. I'm not going to, for reasons you're going to see soon. It's just a personal preference. If you want to take it, you can go ahead and take it. So now we're gonna start on the banner. We want that banner gone. It's going to make this next section a lot easier to hold. And once you get these guns up, it means the second barracks is going to start his barracks, your opponent's barracks is going to start losing a lot of health really quickly, because obviously with nothing to stop them from spawning, or with no spawns coming. Oh crap! They triggered it a little too early. Actually, that's a good thing they triggered it right now. Well, it means we are going to have to quickly get down there and defend this bottom point. I don't want to lose that. Not with that much flamethrowers down there. We're going to need that later. There we go. Alright. No, get rid of that. That. You want that. Any flags on this map you want to get rid of. You don't want those flags existing because they're going to give your opponent a lot of combat bonuses, and you really don't want them benefiting. You want to be the only one benefiting from anything. So turrets, get rid of them all. Power blocks, Flags, kill them all. I know on maps, I know that I've been doing a good job at trying to get rid of them on all maps, but these final stages, like the 80 to 100%, that's the one you want to make sure you get rid of everything. If you leave even a single flag up, that means he has a little bit of he has some regen in that space. He has a combat hit bonus, and by he I mean the opponent. And you don't want that. You do not want that at all. All right, he's gone. They're gonna spawn from down here again. Let those turrets focus on that. So we got a new hero, a new hero. You may have saw him earlier. He is the gunner hero. He does not do so hot against my turrets, apparently. So you need to get rid of these turrets. That's the first thing you should do. Careful of those Goblocks with the big guns. They can chew you apart pretty easy. Like I said, get rid of everything. These guys aren't as important right now, but when we start pushing across the bridge, that's when you want to get rid of them. Your soldiers will do a good job of getting rid of everything to start off with. You really don't want that gunner hitting you too much. So when you can, get nice and close to it, and just fight it with your sword. Your hero the starting hero in every class is designed to be able to both fight with a melee and fight with range. Some heroes can only fight melee, other heroes can only fight ranged. You want to play to their strengths. Now we're going to want to fall back here, because as soon as they break this one down, which we've done this really, really quickly. I mean, normally I don't go this fast, but we seem to be doing really, really well. And maybe that's just because I'm on camera and I'm trying to make it look good. But now we're on the final part. And this is where we got 3 of our caves spawning, and we have to get down here to start to defend this. We haven't captured anything at all beyond this point. Our troops are unfortunately going to bite the dust, but our turrets are going to cover the rest of us. Alright. Let's get a little crispy here. Alright, now our barracks is level 3. He has a level 12 hero, which is absolutely huge. That's a big hero. So I placed those there a little hastily because I wanted to make sure that we can hit underneath there. Now, since we only have the 1 up, now we want to update this to have those on. Especially with those jump packs, they're going to get under here. And these guys up here, they ain't going to be able to target them because they're too high up. I mean, where that jetpack was about here, that's about the most that's about the shortest range that those top ones are going to target. Those bottom ones are going to eat up the ones that get closer. Provided that, you know, these guys don't shoot them when they're halfway up the screen. So this mission can be a little deadly, as in these guys. I think he only has the Devastator activated for them, so it's only 1, and it requires an extra laser pack. However, those things pack a mean punch. Actually, I'm debating. I want to get them over here. If we can get them into melee range, we can take them out really easily. But you see, half my health was almost half my health was gone. However, you get these guys fighting in a melee mode, they're gonna fall apart. Just gonna essentially, literally, your sword would be going through them like butter. And you don't die here. We don't want to die. Especially since we want to capture this point. So that axe of his is going to pack quite a bit of a big punch onto us. It's going to eat. If we just keep our inspires going, not against the flamers. All right, pulled away just in time. That's more devastators coming up the bridge. We got to get this play. We got to get this one captured, and then we got to immediately hit that build button and build a concrete block in front of their path, so that they don't aim for the devastator. That should do. This one you also want to go 7 if you have the blocks to do it. I don't think there's a closer one. This guy right here might drop to be able to be captured, but I wouldn't count on it. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get one of these guys down. How much health is that? Oh, it has 600. Oh, that's bad. You weren't supposed to get up there. That's the only weakness to this. Is if they get up here, then your turrets are... Oh, well, it was basically dead. I don't remember if this one drops a capturable point. Guess we're gonna... Oh, there's the launchers. Oh, it is a capturable point. That's good. So we can use that maybe as more money. We want to wait a minute. See these guys under here? Those are launchers. Those are very deadly for the Goblocks. But if we launch a well-placed airstrike right here, then retreat. Look at that. We cleared the bridge. So now it's all left to do is our turrets have half the bridge covered, and our guys are just going to keep rolling up. There are one of two ways you can do this. You can either go with your troops, and if you're able to pick off those devastator goblins or goblocks, you'll be in excellent shape. If you can't, then the best way to do this, and it's what I'm going to do, is to airstrike. Just non-stop airstrike. If you crawl underneath the bridge, you'll be able to go for a direct attack without getting hit by these guys. Just like that. Ow, 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 ow. Don't hit me. Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta switch our martial arts with our veterancy. That's gonna give our guys little bonus. So I don't think those guys spawned with it. We'd be able to tell. Yeah, they didn't. So I think, yeah, we're going to establish a point right here. I'm going to start with these guys first, then we'll build up. Alright, got another one saved up. Let's light them up. Now, you want to be careful, especially here, because when they get close to dying, a nasty event's gonna start up. Oh, there we go. So halfway through, he's gonna, he's gonna give us a compliment. It's a nice compliment. And then he says that they're better. And this is the wave that you are either, if you hold this off, you're almost guaranteed to win. If you can't, you're dead. And they spawn from down here and from up here and here. So it makes this front very hard to hold. Matter of fact, I'm going to lose this, so we're going to salvage this. And back here, there's a good reason. It's a good thing we held onto that block, because now it's going to distract them for a little bit. I'm going to place a few more flamers up here as our back defense. I thought Goblocks also spawned from this cave here. So this guy here and this cave here, but I guess I was wrong. So I'll get rid of that. We'll replace them, and we'll throw down 2 flamers. And we'll fall back to the front of to our front position. Unfortunately, that flamer did get unpowered, but the remaining 3 are still within range. They should be more than enough for this for that really big Goblock. Oh, they did come out of here too. I forgot that was another spot they could have spawned out of. Get back, get back, get back. We don't want to die. If we die, we are losing a very valuable airstrike, and we want to be able to use that. Because that's the final airstrike. I don't care if we lose that, because that's the game. Now, if you get it down low enough, and just before you're about to kill it, if you don't kill it the way I did, well, it could still happen, but it's not a high percentage chance. But just before you kill it, sometimes, and this is the only one who do it, and this is why the Goblocks are also one of my favorite race. He'll actually, say it was a good fight with you, see ya, and then his barracks explodes. So, it's a nice... Out of all of them, he's the only one who doesn't, I guess you consider that a bit of BM, but the other guys are not, GGing out. If I could, I'd tell the AI, hey, good game. And now one of 2 things happen, well, 3 things happen. You got 500 minerals for beating that. If you eat the planet a certain amount of times, you can now play as the race. And as you might be able to see underneath that, since we have beaten the campaign on Gabo, we earn some bonus minerals, which is 1,000. Alright, there's 1 planet down. And as you can see, we now have access to the Goblocks. So now Gabo is our home, and we can invade the other 4 planets, including Earth. Which, I think that's pretty awesome. Like, we can go ahead and invade the guys that we just conquered Gabo with. How awesome is that? But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to finish up the Blockman campaign, and I think we're going to call it a video for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button. Share all around. All the good stuff. If you have anything negative to say, let me know in the comments. And I respond to every comment. So, see you next time, guys. Peace out.